Coming off the Labor Day holiday, the U.S. calendar is set to run at full throttle in the week ahead, with a long list of Fed speakers returning to the stage, along with the release of top-tier economic data, including manufacturing, international trade, as well as the all-critical jobs report. Investors will get data right out of the gates Tuesday in the form of fresh ISM manufacturing figures. While the index had fallen in July from a multi-month high in June, the market continues to perceive the manufacturing sector as healthy. The report will be followed Wednesday by an update on international trade, which could be important to corporate bond investors, as ongoing global trade disputes may pose an adverse impact on volume in the coming month. Among other concerns, the market has generally become increasingly wary of escalating trade war tensions, as well as the Fed's rate hikes, which may translate into fewer than usual new deals in September. Meanwhile, Thursday will bring weekly jobless claims, as well as an update on petroleum inventories from the EIA. And capping off the week, the Bureau of Labor Statistics will release its non-farm payrolls report for August. The previous month's report was widely considered strong, despite the disappointing headline figure. Total non-farm payroll employment rose by 157,000 in July, and the unemployment rate edged down to 3.9%. Turning to the Federal Reserve's calendar, the central bank on Thursday will announce its 13, 26, and 52-week bills, as well as its 3- and 10-year notes and 30-year bonds for auction scheduled in the following week. However, the Fed also has a jam-packed agenda for jawboning ahead of its two-day policy meeting starting September 25th. In the front part of the week, Chicago Fed Chief Charles Evans is slated to speak at the Central Bank of Argentina's Money and Banking Conference titled Dealing with Monetary Policy Normalization. Among other speakers in the week ahead, Minneapolis Fed President Neel Kashkari will conduct a town hall in Bozeman, Montana, where he will discuss topics such as big bank regulation and the Fed's recent interest rate decisions. Also, New York Fed President John Williams will visit Buffalo and Niagara Falls on Thursday and Friday to meet with business leaders, educators, and government officials. Elsewhere, on the corporate front, Barclays will hold a 3-day global consumer staples conference that will run from September 4th through the 6th. Companies, including Coca-Cola, ConAgra, Kellogg, Kraft Heinz, and Tyson Foods will be among the attendees. While the U.S. economic landscape has been generally supportive of consumer spending, the consumer staples sector has faced a host of headwinds, posing significant challenges to certain companies' profitability. Although the recent tax cut reforms could generally help boost the outlooks for many of these firms, a myriad of event risks has presented daunting hurdles, such as global trade-related issues, as well as changes in consumer spending patterns. As there's so much more lined up for the week ahead, select the event calendar option in the IBKR Trader workstation for a full list of U.S. and global economic news, corporate events and earnings, dividend schedules, IPOs, and more. I'm Steven Levine for Interactive Brokers, asking you to enjoy your long holiday weekend.